All right. So I haven't done this in a long time, and a lot has changed. Probably haven't made a video in over 8 months. Had a death in the family, and a lot of things just changed, and took a look at our life and what we wanted to do, and the thought of moving to Maine and the importance of family and staying close by. So we're staying put for now. I really have no idea what we're gonna do right now. Kind of just working and continuing on with our life. We got rid of our pop-up camper, and we now have a bigger travel trailer, and I bought a 95 Mustang that I'm going to fix up and make videos about. So for now, that'll be the YouTube direction. Mike is over there making sure he's not disappearing. So that's where we're at right now. We're at Lake Mineral Wells State Park in Texas. Show you the camper in just a second. And yeah, so I've omitted a lot of things about myself in the other videos because I wasn't really sure. I don't really have a reason, but we'll get to that later. Anyways, show you around a bit.
Drunk, I've never seen you clearer than now. We're flying high, floating somewhere up in the clouds. We're going out of ourselves, can you feel it? Almost like I don't know if it's real, cause when we're doing our thing, we're like wheels that won't stop turning. So take me on a trip, 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 now, trip, trip, trip. Oh, flick that switch, kill the lights.
All right. I'm gonna try to do this. So, hey everybody, Bryant, Casey and Bryant YouTube channel. I think that's what we're still doing. We are back from our camping trip. We're back from our 8-month hiatus. I know this channel is very small at the time, but there's a few people asking about us. One person, but I like making these videos. So that's what I'm doing. I've been searching for a reason to make videos, and kind of the whole main thing was, you know, not just for nothing, but also searching for a reason to make videos and get, you know, escape the day-to-day job. But the fact of the matter is, I am in a career. I'm an aircraft mechanic. I omitted that from the videos before. Not that anybody's asking, but for some reason I didn't want to talk about it. I've been an aircraft mechanic for about 8 years, plus 2 more years of schooling to do that. And then before that, I was an auto mechanic. Being a mechanic, with the exception of a few years of driving a beer truck, of all things, that's all I've ever done. So I'm a very creative person at heart. I've always been either into music or photography, now filmmaking, and that's what I'm very passionate about doing now. So I wanted to find something I could make videos about. So other than family stuff, which is fun, it's great, but I wanted something that I could share with everybody and everyone could relate with, and I could have fun making them. So I thought, and I like my job, but it's like everybody gets to a point, their job is, they wish they could do something else more fulfilling sometimes. So it has its days, but I enjoy it. I enjoy working on things, and that's what kind of the direction I'm going with now is. I bought a 95 Mustang for $2,500 in surprisingly good condition. It's not a 1967 Mustang. No way I could afford that. I mean, a rusted out shell of a 67 Mustang would have cost more than what I paid for this damn car. But this is something I can work on. It's something I can afford parts for. It's something I can make nice and drive, and not, you know, it just sit there for months and months because I have no money to work on it. and I think it'll be fun to film it. I want to film everything about it, and then maybe I'll keep it. Maybe I'll sell it and do another one. I really don't know yet. I really love the car. It is purple. I mean, it is purple. And what's funny is I used to have a 1995 purple Ford F-150 too, and I didn't go out. I didn't seek out these colors in these cars. They just, on Craigslist or Facebook or wherever I found them. I found the Mustang on Facebook, but you know, the mileage, the condition, and the price just happened to land, the style, you know, engine, transmission combo, all that stuff. And I happened to run across it, the Mustang. And same with the F-150. It's been a few years ago. I wanted the 4.9 liter straight six. I wanted a single cab. I wanted a lower mileage truck. Preferably, I wanted a manual transmission in the truck. I didn't find that, but I found it was a 1995, had the 4.9 liter straight six, had 102,000 miles on it, one owner truck. I later found it was quite rusted, but other than that, it was not rusted to the point of falling apart, like the shackles need to be replaced, some stuff like that. The frame was good, the body was good, mainly the suspension components and stuff like that. The interior was in great shape. Everything worked. It ran and drove just fine. AC worked great. It was a great truck. I drove it for 2.5 years, sold it for almost twice what I paid for it. And I'm pretty sure the color had a lot to do with that. And at first I hated it, but I was like, it was $1,500, 102,000 miles, 1995 pickup truck with everything working. So I was like, you know, I'm not beneath driving a purple truck. And the color grew on me. I kind of thought it was unique. It was different. You never saw them, and it was a factory color too. It wasn't something somebody, you know, wanted to be wild with and painted it purple. It came from very 90s styling. And same with this Mustang. I was looking for a pickup truck originally to fix up and sell, like a small Japanese pickup truck. And then I got onto Mustangs because I'm a Mustang guy. I had a 2003 Mustang when I was like in my 20s, and I loved it. And they're not that fast. They're nothing special, but they're fun. So I stumbled across it, and it looked like it was in good shape, running and driving. And the guy, he just wanted to get rid of it. He got it as payment for a job he did. He worked some kind of construction or flooring business, something, and it was part of a payment. Somebody gave him the car, signed the title over to him, and he drove it around here and there and just didn't. I think I could have bought the car from him and sold it for almost twice what I paid for it right there. So I feel like I got a good deal on it. So yeah, I'm gonna film that. I'm gonna fix it up. I've got wheels already bought for it. They're been in my living room they're actually right behind this camera. Been there for months now. Interior, I've already gutted it. That'll be the next few videos I've been filming. New carpet, new-ish seats. I'm going to fix up all the cosmetic stuff. Paint's in really good shape already. Wheels, suspension, I'm going to lower it about 2 inches. It's got all the suspension shot. Bushings are shot. Shocks are shot. Needs springs to lower it. This rack and pinion is broken. The left side's got a lot of play in it, so that's going to get replaced. Engine is bone stock, and I'm going to leave it that way for a while. It's very drivable. I might give it a tune-up, but it's not fast. It's gutless. Original 5.0. Oh, that's the other thing. That's the whole cool thing about this car. It is a 1995, which is, if any of y'all are Mustang gurus, you know this, but 1995 was the last year they put the 5.0 until the new Coyote 5.0 that they're putting in now, which is not the same engine. So from 1979 to 1993 was the Fox Body Mustang, which is famous for the 5.0, 5-liter 302 pushrod Ford V8. And they're, compared to engines today, they're nothing. They're not powerful at all, but you know, back then that was a big deal. It kind of pulled the Mustang out of the gutless 70s era of the gas crisis and very restricted V8s, and it was kind of the first Mustang in a while that you could, you know, have some fun with. And since then, the Fox Body especially has a cult following, but it's mainly because of that engine. It's not necessarily the car. I mean, it is, but the engine's the big deal. So 1995 was the last year they did that. 1994 and 1995 were the first years of the body style change. No longer the Fox body Mustang. It was the SN95 Mustang. But in 1996, they changed that to the 4.6 liter overhead cam engine, which produced more power, was more efficient, you know, good engine. But it wasn't the 5.0. And now I think that nostalgic feel is kind of cool. So I think this car's special in a couple ways, and it'll be nice to fix it up and have fun with it, and either keep it for a long time or sell it when I'm done. We'll see. And so yeah, that's my plan. And still camping. We got the new trailer. We go camping very often. And a friend of mine, Daniel, a guy I used to be in a band with, which was the other creative endeavor I spent almost 10 years doing. We like to go tent camping still, and with canoeing usually. We try to get away from people as much as possible. So, and I love cold weather camping. So I like, even though we're in Texas, so it's a very short window of cold weather camping. But last year we went in December. We got down to 27 degrees at night. So I'll make videos when I do that. And so camping and rebuilding a Mustang for now. So if you're into that kind of thing, you want to see the progression of this car, that's going to be the main focus. The car is going to be the cool start to finish project. That's going to be a long transition. So I think if you're into cars at all or Mustangs, you want to check in. And I'll try to start posting Instagram pictures of each project I do. I've already changed the top. It had a torn up white top. I've got a brand new convertible top on it. And that'll be the first video that'll come out with the Mustang after this one. So I'm excited. Join me, like, subscribe, whatever. This is just for fun for me, but you know, I'd appreciate the support. I appreciate, I want to share with people, and if you like it, you know, let me know. See you then.
Oh, wasted. City lights are shining so bright. All these empty faces, we don't care about them tonight. We're going out of ourselves, can you feel it? Almost like I don't know if it's real, 'cause when we're doing our thing, where the wheels won't stop turning. I know we're acting stupid,